you don't have to completely do it everything yourself. It's hard. And if you ever need help with videos, I videoed it and I do it.
I don't need to, but I would like to at some point.
Content creation.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, what's your niche?
Well, right now I do cannabis because I wanted to try and do something hard because I'm just trying to test the waters. Yeah, so I've been testing that.
Gardening. Okay, I'll begin.
I found it. Hold on.
The mics are live.
The link for the
She does.
Yeah, sounds good, yeah. Yeah, same with I think maybe being just to make more fun. Yeah. No, I got that. And I'll have him do
actually ideas. I think it's good to switch it up. You gotta switch up the
Might as well.
Alright, I guess I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
You got it? Yes.
A friend from the Amazon site. Yeah, we're trying to up our, like our social media games and stuff, so yeah, it's some kind of time. Every time I use one,
And you got us permission? Only because I'm in Doral, so Sisters, and one of the things that I noticed is that there's a lot of people that just have their own they don't want to get spam, because if you know Instagram, WhatsApp, you get spam, all these companies, like stock companies, cool, and I'm like, spam, sorry,
And I like probably like once a week, so kind of like Investors Daily or something. So, and these people were so like, obviously they're like, they're all like, they talk like real like they're in a foreign country, like, oh, hi, welcome, it's so nice to meet everyone here. Oh, you know, so-and-so is going to give us great guidance today, like they're like talking to from far.
it's crazy. I don't even know how to look up at it.
What was her hashtag again?
Well, no, what I'll do is, I'll send you for the joint. No. She's doing weird stuff.
My stuff's a little, has a very niche. A lot of Americans is like very, it has to go my way. That Asian.
But is it, you American player?
They do. But the video has to have some language or something.
Well, no, I just, saw on that track, doing the video, like the brand new one.
How many followers she has on TikTok?
They don't follow her.
Oh my god.
But no, what I'll do is I'll send her information to you.
Okay.
Okay, so send me the links. See, I'm dead. I don't want to know what she's doing. She's 28 years old. I don't want to know.
All right, we're gonna start the YouTube, guys.
Hello guys.
I know.
How are you? Are you staying for YouTube? Man, the shit is really interesting.
Getting it working.
YouTube, it's a very good
Let me
opportunity.
go to the bathroom.
There you go.
How long is it? All right, I'll stay for you.
Yeah,
Are you voices?
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
yourself?
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
John.
John.
Yeah.
Awesome. Have you been in a video of YouTube before?
Yes, one other.
Awesome.
I think it was last week.
Well, a minute. The first part is.
What's your name?
Moisés.
Who are you?
Moisés Carmona. Boricua, no. Colombia, close to Colombia, Venezuela. Around there. Listen, man, well, we all speak Spanish, so we all understand each other. But yeah, I mean, the first part is just like beginning, like to have a conversation. I do want to talk today about something very important in YouTube that we have always talked in the team, in the two channels that we have built here in Econ, that they grew to more than 100,000 subscribers because of different strategies. So today, I wanted to share with you guys like the most important strategy that we have used in order to get this amount of subscribers, views, and actually use YouTube as a really good lead to generate, as a very good way to generate leads, sales, everything. So, but yeah, before we go into that strategy that we actually use to grow the channel, we can just talk about YouTube. Since today most of us come from Amazon, we can maybe come back to the topic like, how do you guys think that Amazon, if you have a product in Amazon, hey, how are you, sir? Very good, very good. I don't know, how do you guys think that if you have a product that you sell, how it could be benefited from content creation, from videos, and YouTube?
What's the question?
How do you guys think that if you have a product that sells, a physical product, how can it be benefited from creating videos on YouTube?
Well, you can show it in action. You can show it in use.
Right.
There's another thing I saw, I think I'm learning now that the AI, like Gemini, is taking YouTube as one of the sources of information to come up as a I guess as a, we have a question, one of the information takes us from the YouTube videos. I heard that. I don't know if that's true or not with Gemini.
It is.
Yeah, it is, right? So that's very important to create videos in order to get on the be part of the AI, because you want to be, especially connect to Shopify, right? You want to be part of the conversation.
I think, right, and especially, yeah, go ahead. I'll comment after. No, go ahead.
Okay. No, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's completely right. You can actually grab a link from YouTube, paste it in Gemini, and tell me, summarize this video for me. It could be a 1 hour video, and it summarizes everything to you. Because Gemini, through Google, has access to all the transcripts in YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's a powerful, really powerful. And if you're working with a lot of influencers, or if you're creating your own YouTube channel, then it's gonna, people is using nowadays, say, yeah, hey, I broke my door, I need a door that is this way and that way, and it's gonna be, oh, you can buy something here, or you can fix it with this epoxy that this video is talking about. So yeah, 100% is a good way to expose, to make advertising for your brands, for your products, or for your service, whatever you're doing. It can always be benefited from YouTube.
I do think though, as someone who's been trying to sell products for a while, but I know a little bit about YouTube, but you really probably want to do educational stuff.
You want to, or you will?
Yeah, on YouTube you want to have, when just selling, a lot of people will click off.
100%.
So if you have a product, you want to sell it on YouTube, and you want to get some kind of like following, it's probably better to teach me about whatever the product solving. So whatever the product solving, if you're a painter, you want to do something, teach me about painting. Just selling me your paint, I'm going to click off.
100%. 100%. And that's something super important. I think I couldn't agree more with you, because sometimes when you're thinking as the CEO of your brand, you're thinking to sell your product, you're thinking only about making videos about your product and that will show. And that's not the way really people buy on internet. Like people don't like to feel that they're being sold, but they like to buy. So what we can do in that case, it's making educational content. Here at the office what we do is edutainment. We entertain at the same time that we educate. So and that way you are able to give value, give education, people is learning something, and in the same process that you're giving value, you're offering your services, you're offering your product, you're offering whatever you want to sell, and that's the way to sell. And that's something that I think for most Amazon brand owners, like it's a little bit hard outside, like thinking, how can I create content for my video? And at the end of the day, I think it's one of the best, if not the best way to advertise your product. Because if you create an organic brand, and this organic brand is growing little by little on social media, every video that you release is like a salesman. That you tell him, hey, these are the news, okay? Talk to people about my product. And this is a salesman that is gonna go around the world talking about your product. So if you deploy 1,000 salesmen, 1,000 videos, there are gonna be 1,000 videos out there talking about you, and you don't know where these videos are gonna go. Like today, for example, we were doing a live video, right? And people that is not here present call Carlos to get advice in the listings. So that's the power of social media. Like if we go back to the live, in the live were probably like 100 people in the live, and here we were like 15, 20 people, and the room was packed. If they were all to come here, we wouldn't fit in this room. So that's what we can do with video. Like we can advertise your products, and it's basically for free. Once you have your products, once you have your video, you have an audience, it's growing for free. You're releasing a salesman for free, which is really, really, really powerful. But yeah, in that part of the education side, how would you guys think of what has been your experience to like, if you have a certain product, how do you educate people in order for them to buy the product that it doesn't sound like salesy?
I mean, like, if you're asking me specifically, I know mostly from just learning about YouTube. Like, I haven't, like, the making the video, yeah, I can do that, but actually getting into the product, I'm not gonna lie and say I've gotten off YouTube to my site. But, for example, people I follow, they teach me about whatever the idea is, and then I'm interested in the idea because they taught me something, and then I'll check out the link because I'm interested in what they said, and they taught me something in the video.
Exactly.
But I didn't click the link
Right.
because of them. I clicked the link because they taught me something.
Exactly. They make the video to tell you something. So you didn't click because of them, as you say. You clicked because you were interested. So it was a internal belief. It was an internal wanting to. And that's a powerful thing. Instead of making videos like, buy this, like, which is what we usually do in Amazon. In Amazon, we do videos showing the product because there is a last phase. But we want people to be interested in something. We cannot make the video about the product. We have to make the video about the people watching the videos. And one of the best ways that we have found to do that is finding a problem and then showing them the solution. The solution might be or not be your product. But like, for example, if you sell hair products, oh, are you tired? Like, you teach them, these are the 10 best tips to grow long hair. And you tell them actually tips that help them, like actually help them. First thing, I don't know, you Skyrocket, I don't know, whatever, like any tip, second tip, and then 10 tips. Maybe the tip number 7 is use just these products, which I'm gonna drop the link in the description. You're not selling anything. You're not even selling, but they're trusting in you. So that's an amazing way to like bring people from viewers to leads and then clients and then buyers of your product. Which yeah, it's really, really powerful. Yeah. And I think this applies also not only to YouTube. We mainly talk about YouTube, but this can be This can be for anything. This can be for just general, like videos, short videos in Instagram, short videos in YouTube. We have done those type of videos, and it actually works a lot because you tell them if you're interested, drop us a message or send a comment, something. And you don't really need to have thousands of views to sell. You can have a few hundred views, but if these views are the people that is looking to learn about your topic, these few hundred views are possible clients. Like I've seen that how we have a video with 400 views, but in these 500 views we have 10 comments. Those are 10 interested people. How much would it cost to advertise to 1,000 people to get 10 people interested? Like the cost in Google Ads, in Meta, it's really high. So when you're creating content, the cost is putting a camera, getting some lights that you can use forever, and making as much videos as you can, and getting someone to make as much videos as you can. So I do believe that this is the next step of selling online. Anything you're selling online, this is the next step. It's selling through videos. So yeah, I think that's why videos could be so powerful to any type of products in Amazon, or Shopify, or TikTok shop, or Instagram shop, or Facebook Marketplace, whatever. Anything. I think that anything could be really benefited from having videos all online. So yeah.
So, how much the text under the video?
Mm-hmm.
Do you grab that text from ChatGPT, or like did you create a prompt that says, give me a description for this product, add all the keywords that are prone to a woman, solo age, professional hairstylist, and then it'll create the description in order to help the SEO, because nobody reads that, but we only want that for the SEO. Have you got into that?
Okay. Do you mean for the videos in YouTube,
Yeah,
YouTube,
or YouTube, because you have 5,000 characters.
Yeah.
So to fill that, who fills that, but does it actually help with the SEO in order to, because it's out of that or the thumbnails? I guess everything's a thumbnail, right?
It does help really little.
Real little?
Yeah, very little. As you know, when you post a video, like you don't upload the video before you even click post. The software already has a whole script of your video, so they know everything you're talking to. Everything they know everything you're talking about in the video, and they have a script. They know the pauses, everything. They take like they don't really use the words that you put in your description to the SEO. They use the things that you say in your video for the SEO. And then from there, the most important thing is the title. Like for the SEO in terms of words, is the title and what you say inside the video. But what happened is that why the algorithm works like this? Because in the past, people did a lot of clickbait. And people don't like that. So YouTube is not gonna like make people grow that is using clickbait. Because you say, oh, Trump says something crazy, and people, oh, why did you say that? And then you're talking about something else. You get clicks, but people is upset. So that's why they don't take a lot of attention to the description, but more important is what you say inside the video.
So are you saying YouTube reads the transcript as text and uses that as SEO?
Yes.
Yes, instead of description. Right, makes sense.
Yeah. It affects, of course, the same way that in an Amazon listing, the words that you put in your I+ content in your images affect, but it's not as much as it does the title, right?
So I guess the best thing would be to grab that description that's under the title, put it on MetaLabs, and create the audio based on the keywords, and upload.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
basically,
100%. It's
that's what you do. MetaLabs? Yeah, I think we're. I think they're sponsored, right? MetaLabs?
they're here.
Yeah, somewhere. See, MetaLabs is the best, because you actually create the audio. You grab it from ChatGPT or whatever, put it on 11 apps, and then spit it out, and just make sure the keywords are there that you're looking for. And then you create whatever video, you know, there's a bunch of AI, you put those keywords. I think you know that one. I don't know, I've never done it before. I'm guessing because how would they grab the keywords? I mean, how would you rank?
Yeah, no, but that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So then there's something else. In YouTube, you have two ways, well, you have many ways for your product to be shown. But the most important thing, you want your product to be shown in the recommendations of other videos and in your home page. That's where you're competing. And then the other way is to rank in search space. For example, you're making videos about about trading. So you put the title of your video, how to do trading. And then you start your video saying, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to do trading. So, because this is the way how to do trading. So you say that how many times in order to be the first one in the search-based content. But the problem with that is that you don't really want to be shown in the search page, but more in the home page and the recommendation of other videos. That's the way to show, to grow more than anything.
So that's the keyword stuffing, right? That's where
Yeah.
you don't want to do. You don't want to.
You don't wanna be like you might have a couple of videos that are search page. The most important is to be shown in home page and search page. Because when people is looking for something in a tutorial how to do X, people are over the page. It's not really your ideal customer. But when your video is being shown in the home page of YouTube or the search, the recommended videos, those videos are shown by the type of people. You know what I mean? Like, so if you want to be shown to 40 years old women who want to take care of their hair, you want your videos to be shown only to that type of people.
Of course, yeah.
So that's why you want recommended videos, because recommended videos are being shown to people like that. And how do you get there? So how do you get there? You get there by the teacher saying your video, who you're talking to. So you start your video. If you're a woman looking to have your hair beautiful, you have to watch your video to the end because it's going to teach you how to grow, make your hair grow, how to use this, and the best products to use in your hair.
Okay. So you're giving Google the avatar at the beginning of the video.
Yes, not in the beginning of the video. Throughout many videos, you're giving hints to Google to who is your
Specific ones.
Yes, you want people to hear.
Yeah, but you don't want to think about Google. You want to think about your customer.
Yeah.
If you think about Google, you're not going to reach your
No,
customer.
exactly. Yeah, but my customer is that woman that wants to do hair. I mean, the woman that wants looking for education to do the hair product, that keratin.
No, I understand what
That's
you're
what I
saying, but I'm just saying from the YouTube
Oh, yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
like it's a little bit different. Like you really want to think about it. You're not like the way you make the video. Like for example, like the title of the video may not be totally SEO appropriate. You know, like if you think more about her and how she thinks and what she says, then you'll land.
Yeah.
Like the title might be a little bit off.
Yeah.
Like you want to like what is she going to write?
Yeah.
Like she might misspell the word, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there are all kinds of titles that they do really, really well, or the videos do well because the person who created the video, they thought about the person they wanted to reach like that. And then some of the people you'll follow, like for example, this cat, Daryl Eves, they really tell you, like when you think, you really want to think about the person. You don't want to think about Google. Like a lot of times I want to think about the AI, but when I think about the AI or something, the algorithm, I don't land. Because I'm not thinking about my listeners and my viewers, and they don't like some of the stuff I do.
But in Google, on the bottom of the page, you see the question people mostly ask. I would guess that should be a title, right? I mean, like, what's the best keratin brand? That should be the title because that's what is mostly being asked.
Yes,
She was telling you.
Okay.
So
So
is this working?
I think yes, I think people is hearing you. That's good because so those two are working. They're really good actually.
All right, cool.
Your answer, like people can hear your answer, so that helps a lot. That's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%, I agree with you. I think that you have to be thinking about your.
I'm just saying that
Yeah,
from
for
being
me.
a sufferer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've done it the other way and it fit.
It
But
fit.
a lot of the videos where I just did my thing, I used AI and I thought about myself, they didn't work.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the algorithm, amazing, yeah, I push you whatever things you're gonna do good, but who is gonna be watching your video? Who is gonna be buying your product? A real person.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to talk to a real person. Who is watching the view through this camera? Probably no one. Probably, I don't know how many people. But if someone is watching the live right now, it's a person.
Yeah.
It's not Google.
Yeah.
It's somebody.
It's real people. I was watching
Real.
last week. I mean, they're real people,
Look at
trust
that
me.
one.
In the chat, they're people chatting and they're like, why are you ignoring us? Yes, real people.
Right.
Oh my God, actually, I don't know. If
I'm not looking at the chat, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we should.
There's 3 people watching.
There's 3 people?
All right, cool.
Now 4.
That's one.
Hello, 4 people. From
Is it? So this live gets recorded, right? And it
Yeah.
gets saved. So the
Yeah.
transcripts of this live, Google will get it and will rank it accordingly, right?
100%. But that's one part. That's like 25% of it. But then the other like 75%, which is the most important part, is what we're gonna talk today about.
Okay.
Because the most, I'm not gonna spoil that, but yeah, that's one of the most important things in order to rank, in order to get to your people. That you're talking to human beings through good storytelling, through good hooks, through value, through teaching people something. I think this is the moment of life. I think in the past, if you find a good way to do something, usually keep it to yourself. Because that's a good, because if you learn how to make money, for example, you keep it to yourself. Because you don't want other people to know how you're making money, you want to make more money, you know?
Mhm.
If you learn how to, a good way to paint your house, you know what you want to do because you want to have a more beautiful house. But nowadays, if you know something good, you have to share that knowledge. And the person who shares that knowledge
Mhm.
with true intentions, thinking about the people, is the person that gets more recognized. Because we live in an era of information. And whoever has the best information has the trust of people.
I saw this video of this guy from, I forgot the big company, they're saying that I guess for every one, it used to be for every 2 scrapes, you get 1 click to your site, and now something like for every 18 scrapes. So everybody, supposedly everything, 75% of the people stay within Gemini of the Google, you know, the AI mode. So therefore, there's a thing about why would people create content if you're not getting traffic from creating that content.
It was the cloud.
Yeah, the Cloudflare, that's right, that's right, I shared it with you, right? So, what, I would guess that YouTube is probably the only thing left. Because if you can't create a web page to create like a blog, because the people, they're getting the answers directly from Gemini, and then ChatGPT, and Claude, and everybody. So, I would guess YouTube will probably be the only way to get your answer out.
Yeah.
Because if you're like part of the conversation within ChatGPT or whatever, there's very little space for recommendations. Because I do, and you know, by the way, everything, when I look for the best carotene, I used to be like best carotene sin formol. My product was actually #1 in ChatGPT. And it was only, and it was a brand new product. It was only because of Amazon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So when I took it down, it went down because I got spammed. So, but yeah, but and then it shows like it didn't search the internet. It searched for that product. It searched it on Amazon, on ChatGPT. Yeah, I was amazed that they just and the product they're showing is not really the best one, but it's #1 in Amazon.
And that's how they show. Yeah. For example, my dad has a food truck of Venezuelan food. That's right.
Yeah.
And the other day someone came and he asked, I like to ask everybody that goes there when I'm helping them, like, how did you hear about us? You know, so like, you have an overview. And this lady told me from ChatGPT, and that was like 4 months ago. We just had to start the food truck and everything. And I asked for ChatGPT for real. She was like, yeah, I found you guys in ChatGPT. I asked, I wanted to have cocadas, which you guys have Venezuelan drink. Bruce have tried as well.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah, I was
too,
there.
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Well, everybody,
Sugar high, sugar.
If you're part of the Wizards, you have 25% off because being Wizard.
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, ChatGPT told me this is the best place to get cocada. And I was like, what? So I went out and I asked GPT, hey, GPT, what's the best place to get a cocada? And it says, based on Google reviews, the cocada has 4.9 reviews. You should go there.
It used to be 5.
Yeah,
used to be
when I
5-star.
asked, probably was the 4.9. I don't know. It's impossible to pick on purpose.
No, yeah.
Probably, I don't know. Let's see.
It was hundreds of reviews. It was.
Yeah, we were, everybody that were there, we were trying to link. If they like the product, please leave a review.
I feel like YouTube is probably the only place also that you, for the shopping carts, shopping ads, because ChatGPT right now they don't have, or Google Gemini doesn't have the shopping ads, the shopping cart ads. Only YouTube has that.
YouTube and probably
But there's also
TikTok.
There's also
TikTok.
Is there also a sort of like a cross reference between GPT, and Shopify, right? Where if you list if you're able to list your product in ChatGPT, and it will direct that there will be a link to direct you to Shopify to buy it.
I've heard that. I haven't tried it yet. But I think, I don't know if you've tried, but I heard someone that told me yes, my product is it's been ranking in ChatGPT because I registered my product in ChatGPT.
You can, yeah, right.
You can
do
then, you can,
yeah.
right? That's very interesting and very powerful because, yeah. And I don't think so that if you're doing blogs, it's really hard because you're competing with ChatGPT.
Yes, impossible.
But if you're doing, unless you're doing something like an email newsletter, because that's more private, that's information that GPT won't get. But if you're doing video, I think video across different platforms, it's the way to go. Because TikTok has transcript as well, Instagram has transcript as well. And they're being ranked by that. If you find top 5 places to buy, to get food in Miami, on Instagram or TikTok, everything that is gonna come out are gonna be videos, short videos. And these videos are ranked by what they say in the video. A little bit of the description, but most important, videos and interactions with people. So yeah, pretty interesting, right?
Yeah. I heard TikTok is trying to compete with Google and become like the search engine now, right? They came on the article.
I think it already is.
Yeah.
It depends on the demographic.
I think they're trying to do like the Google ads, but in TikTok now. That's probably why all these people bought it. I mean, even the prince of themselves.
They want to buy it, right?
No, they already bought it, yeah.
Oracle's trying to buy
Well,
it.
Oracle, but the Emirates are part of the deal. The Emirate family.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, TikTok it's growing. It's
Yeah.
growing.
There you go.
And they have they made something that I'm impressed that Meta didn't. That Meta were not able to figure it out, and it's that TikTok Shop is doing amazing. TikTok Shop is actually working and selling a lot. Instagram has a car shop since
Up there.
4 years ago, since
Yeah.
forever.
Powerful.
I think they closed it actually. I don't know the reasons why. But I have someone with a friend of mine told me we got a notification that Instagram closed the shop like a week ago. And TikTok has a shop and it's doing very well. So TikTok has that potential also to make sales straight from the videos.
Yeah.
And then another day, well, they all go to the same thing, content creation, videos, and giving advice to people, giving quality information. That's right. By the way, if I say something wrong in English, don't be afraid of correcting me or asking me, oh, did you say it again, you know?
I think TikTok is gonna blow up now. More people are not scared that you create all this effort in order then it shuts down. Now, since they bought it, then
I think, to be honest, I think YouTube is gonna actually probably.
oh, if they go into shopping, yeah.
2026,
Yeah.
because some people are gonna leave TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna leave.
Yeah.
Why would they leave now?
Yeah, I mean, like, because there's just too much control. Like, I'm probably gonna leave TikTok. It's just too controlled.
It's funny because on my Amazon, I ran out of product, and I haven't gotten any sales on TikTok. And the minute I ran out of product, I started blowing up on TikTok because I forgot to turn it off. I had to cancel all those sales. I didn't get an email. So where's this going? Where's all these? I never had a sale on TikTok until I ran out of product in Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, and it's like that's an $80 product.
Interesting.
$80. Boom, bam, bam. But 15, I had to turn that off.
But that's a good example that people would rather buy on Amazon than TikTok.
Yeah, but it
Yes.
shows through the connection.
Yeah.
It didn't go somewhere else. It didn't go to my Shopify. They went to TikTok.
They went to TikTok, not
Yeah,
Shopify.
yeah.
But then people rather to buy in TikTok than Shopify?
No, because I ran out in Amazon. So they were searching for the product. The next place they searched for was on TikTok.
Okay.
And it was just that one. It was 15 at a row, and I had to turn it off.
Wow.
Yeah, is that funny?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And I was like, and I didn't figure it out until I passed it was like 3 days. So you have to ship it or something. And I said, I gotta get it banned. You shipped it. What the hell is this coming? I've never got that sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you got another.
And I didn't touch I hadn't touched anything on the TikTok. I just watch. I don't put videos.
You know, I don't,
Now I'm excited to put videos.
this is my opinion, but I think Shopify is on a lower tier than TikTok and Amazon. It's not as well known. It's like going to Etsy. Do you ever buy anything on Etsy?
I haven't.
No, either have I, but
No,
it's a lot of people do though.
Right. Yeah. It's such a big market that everywhere you go, you're gonna have you can have an option to sell. But yeah, Amazon is still the big player. And then you see, like that's an example of how powerful TikTok is.
Yeah.
And I think that I do believe that YouTube, it's gonna.
I think
overcome.
YouTube is the safest bet for content.
Yeah.
That's just, it's the safest bet.
Yeah, let's just see the story. YouTube started, I think, you can, I might be wrong, we can check, but I think YouTube started in 2006.
6.
2005,
Yeah.
2005.
that's when they got together.
And there have been a lot of other platforms like Vine, you remember Vine?
Fine, yeah.
Vine came and went
Twitter.
out. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, not as much people use Facebook anymore. But it's still YouTube. It has grown all the time. It has never gone down. It's still
Craigslist?
going up.
I think Facebook though is still really good for traffic.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Ads.
It did the demographics.
It's good to-
No, even for everybody's traffic, the ads.
And Yelp, there's a copy of it. They took it down.
Yeah.
There's a copy, I forgot.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
back
YouTube
page.
2005.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
still.
I got a friend of mine, I got a friend of mine that picked the Nomad.
And if you see the graph, YouTube
I
is
showed him
only
the back
growing.
page, I didn't think it was
YouTube is growing.
Like 3 billion users.
Yeah.
he didn't care, he's married and everything.
It's growing by 14.6% every year. So last year was $36.1 billion. Only growing. I think that once, and they are connected to Google Shopping. And Google Shopping is connected to Shopify. So yeah, I think that if you want to make a bet, I think YouTube is going to be a very, very, very interesting. And there's nothing that you can do in TikTok that you couldn't do in YouTube. Because you do have long form videos and you also have the YouTube Shorts. So I don't really understand why they try to keep TikTok in USA when you can keep having the same type of content in YouTube and Instagram. And if you ask me the reason why, I think, well, I don't know. It's because TikTok had an algorithm that is probably better than some of their algorithms
Yeah,
for
it
controlling.
is, it's much better.
It's much better, right?
They're gonna, like, that's the reason why I think, like, really they're gonna, one of the main reasons they're probably gonna lose a lot of users is they have to change the algorithm.
Oh, for real?
Because they're gonna be 2 separate apps. There's gonna be one.
Could you explain us like that process?
No, there's a US app and then there's gonna be the world app. supposedly. So the world app, I think, is gonna have the Chinese algorithm, which is, it's better.
Better. More educational stuff.
Well, it's the one that they have now. I don't think, I think they have to redo the algorithm, and I don't think it's gonna be as good. But that's my opinion. I don't know.
Wow.
The one in China is different than the one here
Yeah.
in the United States.
It's the
No,
same
China
one.
doesn't use the same algorithm that they disperse to the rest of the world for their own citizens.
Right. That truly is
Yeah.
a
Suspicious.
Yeah.
well, it is. It's propagandist for the rest of the world.
Wow. It's like, yeah, wow. It's like spreading something that's gonna do bad to the rest of the world except us. Yeah. Well, between all the things that are going wrong, if we can do a little bit of good through our channels, through our content, through our products, I think that we should do it because there's a lot of. I always talk to my friends and my family. There's a lot of bad people doing a lot of money in the world. That's why good people should be making a lot of money too. And we have to be the good people doing that. So we're here. And if we're here, if you guys are here, because we're in the same path. What?
And the 4 people.
And the 4 people in the line, let's go. Thank you guys. Yeah.
You saw that Shopify connects now with TikTok, and then I see that it's telling me control your Shopify, your TikTok through Shopify. I wonder,
Are we gonna
When
connect?
did it start doing that?
I don't know, I just did it yesterday. Yesterday I say link your Shopify to TikTok, and then it shows me a little bit of a
Check it
background.
out. Check it out.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I would like just go to TikTok, but now it's everybody, I guess because the sales are down everywhere, everybody's commingling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and it's not hard to have a TikTok
Yeah.
shop account. Like if you are used to Amazon, TikTok shop is gonna be way easier.
Yeah.
The hard part, it's the content creation.
Mm-hmm.
The hard part is the content creation. The setup of the account is easy. Amazon is way more complicated.
Yeah.
TikTok shop account, you can have an account this same week, and you can have a product running this same week. Which you can't do that in Amazon. You have to wait stuff.
Well, I found TikTok a little bit in cosmetics. They want to deal with the labeling. They want to copy the labels. They want the safety thing from Amazon.
This is Amazon did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like years later, TikTok was like that in the beginning. They're very like when it comes to cosmetics. But
It
now
makes sense.
I don't know what's going to happen now. Now that the list pendants, not list pendants, what's it called? The minimus rule went out, and now supposedly 5 million sellers are gone because they're mostly out of the country sellers coming in. So I will think that people locally will get better traffic, right?
Yeah.
Because I know, yeah, I mean,
Price might increase, but yeah, for people inside the US, it's gonna be amazing.
yeah.
For us, it's gonna be very good.
I mean, my competition was the people in Brazil selling directly with other products, and now that product has to pass FDA. In order to pass FDA, you have labeling requirements that includes a local distributor in the US.
Yeah.
So, it's a crazy.
100%. I always saw that as a disadvantage for the people inside the US because, for example, 2 years ago, I used to be the commerce manager of an auto parts company, and I remember that I was talking with the owners of the company, which were my friends, and I still are my friends, and they were like concerned because Chinese people were selling the same product for like half the price, selling directly through AWD to Amazon. But here's the thing, when you do that, you only pay taxes once, and in that moment, you didn't pay a lot of taxes. But they, being Americans, they had to buy it, send it, God bless, send it to the warehouse, pay taxes in that process, and then they have to put all the employees to work in the warehouses, blah, 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 and then send it to Amazon. So like it's not the same things, which is contradictory. Yes, sir?
But for example, like I don't know how deep they're interested in TikTok, but they could set up from their warehouse on TikTok like a live. You can hire somebody and they can sell all day. Those are actually the most popular lives. They have people on TikTok like, you know, usually like women selling like for 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're doing, like selling for like 12 hours, like they make God knows how much money. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking because I wanted to do it like a girl outside of the US, but they have to be like a US account. So that's why you see Chinese people. Usually you make a US account and you can get somebody out of the States.
No, but they even have US people. Like they have US people. I mean, I can open up one live now. There are people like they're women in there in some warehouse, like I don't know, somewhere selling like swimsuits, they're selling bras, like 10 hour lives.
Yeah.
And they sell a lot because they, in the view, they try, like you see the views because you're going like this, through views, through like lives. Once you have, I have 2,000 people, you can make a discount right there. So the discount is going to be open for only 10 minutes, and then everybody can buy and they make a lot of money during the lives.
Yeah, but for like a startup, you know, it's hard to pay 24 hours of girls in front of, so that's why I'm thinking outside, because I'm not gonna pay $20, $30 an hour, you know, plus commission. So
Yeah.
thinking outside of the US while you're sleeping, you know, you have somebody in whatever country, but, yeah, 'cause that's expensive, you know. Maybe you got a girl for 2 hours, but not for 30 hours, I mean, sorry.
Talking about live streaming?
Live streaming, yeah.
Cariola Group, if you look them up on TikTok, they do, their costs for 15 hours a week of live streaming is about $1,200, 3 hours a day,
Mhm.
1,200 a week, something like that. It's not bad. I think she's US, she's Colombian in the US, or she might be in Colombia. No, but no, it's US based, US based.
But you could be a
Yeah.
Colombian.
Beautiful.
No, we have a connection, Luigi. We could hire
Yeah.
whoever you want. He has 3 psychologists that hire people constantly, and you could hire a VA at Colombian rates, and then just,
Exactly.
you have 2 or 3 psychologists that interview them for what your requirements are. It may be a little bit to set it up and find the right person, but.
Cariola Group,
Like this?
I'm not seeing the screen.
Oh.
Click cancel.
Like that.
Yep. Mhm. 1L.
Do I put this?
I'm sorry?
How do I show you guys my screen?
Go to Chrome in the bottom. And then open another tab. And just put Cariola Group TikTok.
Okay. Wait, can I share it from my computer to the stream?
You know what I can do? I'm gonna put I'm gonna copy it on my phone. You should be able to paste it there.
Okay.
But give me a second. No, it's by Cariola. Put Command V. Open a tab and put Command V.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No, by Cariola Shop. So they go live. Where are you going? Yeah. Where's their lives? That's her. All the way to the right. That's who does their lives. And those are clips of the live.
You see that they got a very good way to make the cost of their lives going down.
I'm sorry?
They found a very good way to make the cost.
Seems like it, but they $1,250 a week. Almost all of that is her wage,
Uh-huh.
and they do about a little over 16,000 a month in sales.
16,000.
Yeah.
Wow, not bad.
So it's about 25% labor then, tied into the sale?
So like, for example, this lady's selling, I mean, this is like a regular video, but if I click on her live, she's probably selling the same stuff all day.
Yeah.
And I think she's probably here, and like, especially like during the week, like between 9 and 5, you have like 10 hours, so.
Anybody on the stream? Yep. You want me to run that computer? Or just tell me where you want me to go?
Okay, no, good, not good. I just wanted to see, make sure. You have a program now, and that's why it's showing you live recording from. Well, you
That's here,
Okay.
This camera.
So the question is, how much would
There you
you
go.
charge information here compared to?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it,
Okay, sorry.
Or are you just trying to show you?
Yeah, this. Come on. There we go. Okay, but well, yes, guys, at the end of the day, like, if we can take something from the conversation, I think that it will be that videos, the creation of the content creation is one of the best opportunities that we can get. And it's still like getting announced in 2017. So, like, I think we're pretty new to this. Like, I think this is the moment where people is starting to have consciousness that this is not only entertainment. This is not only to have fun, this is not only to like kill time waiting in your doctor appointments, this is actually a way to distribute your products, to get to know, to make money and to do business. A lot of people are doing this to sell inappropriate things online, you know what I mean? They're using internet, content creation, videos to do a lot of money doing things that probably are not the best for us, but we are going to use content creation to do the best we can, to make money and to sell products and to grow. So yeah, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk today. So we can, I don't know if you have any other questions, or we can get into the topic. I have a little cheat sheet here in my phone. But to start, I want to ask you guys, what's the most important thing on a car?
On a car?
On a car, yeah.
Brakes.
Brakes. To save your life.
Wheels.
What?
The wheels.
The wheels. Important, right? What else?
The color. I'm just kidding.
The color.
The engine.
There you go. That's right. Like, I think all of the things are important, and we
The cost.
the cost, right? The driver. There was more. The driver. You know what? I'm gonna stick with that answer because I think that one of the most important things in the car it's the seat. Because without the seat, you cannot drive. You can have the best wheels, you can have the best motor, you can have everything, the fastest car. It's not a seat, who's gonna be the driver to drive the car. So we need, like that's the most important thing, and who thinks about it? No one. No one. But it's gonna be there, because if not, you're gonna be able to drive. So in the same way that,
If you have an autonomous car, you can.
excuse me?
If you have an autonomous car, you can. Probably not a good example.
That's right, that's right. But yeah, in YouTube, and now I started mostly about YouTube than on any other platform. The most important thing for your videos, what do you think that is the most important thing in order to grow your videos, to get people seeing your videos? We talk a little bit about that. Someone else? What else?
The hook, title.
Hook, title.
Well, to see your video?
To make a good video, to grow your YouTube. What's the most important thing in YouTube?
Prayer.
A
hot girl.
Well, a hot girl in the thumbnail definitely helps.
There you go. Yes. That's
Preferably
correct.
anime.
Probably yeah. Right. And yes, that's correct. All of that's important, but the most important thing, hook is important for people to keep watching the video. Storytelling, telling a story. Mr. John Lazar is amazing telling a story. If you want to improve storytelling, talk to him, come to Toastmasters. But anything matters. You can have the best video just as you can have the best car. But if you don't have a good thumbnail and title, a good packaging, no one is going to watch your video. No one. So if we want to grow in YouTube, we can do everything. But if you don't get the click, it doesn't matter. It's like having a treasure. I have a treasure right there, but no one knows about what's inside. So if you want, people have to open the box to first see that what you have in your video is good quality content. And once you get a click, it's that everything else matters. All retention, stuff, telling a story, selling your product. But first important, you have to make people click and then watch your video. And through that, you have to tell a story. You have to tell a story. And I've been doing, I was watching some videos this week, and
doing some research because I'm always like trying to think how we can improve the thumbnails, how we can be better at this. And at the end of the day, the packaging is important, and this packaging has to tell a story. And we all go do the same thing. The video needs to have a good storytelling, right? You need to have a development of the story and everything, a character, you have to teach something. But you have to do the same thing in the thumbnail. So how to tell a story in your thumbnail and title? That's the question. How to tell a story. And for that, some people have developed a very good theory of like, you can develop a good story through, you have to develop a story through only 3 things on a thumbnail. And for that, I want to show you an example, guys, of some videos. If you can now share my screen. Let's try something. Tell me, any guys, so you watch TikTok. Can you tell me what YouTuber that you watch?
Drew Grigsby. DREW space.
This one?
Yes.
Drew Grigsby. So let's see. He 100% has some videos that does well and some videos that doesn't do that well. Let's see if they have the rule of 3. Which the rule of 3 is you shouldn't have more than 3 things calling attention from the viewer. And you have to tell the story of your video through only 3 things. So let's try to analyze. For example, the last video. This is a good video. 2.3 in only 2 weeks. This is a video that has done better than the average views in the channel. For example, this has 1.5, 4, 1 million, 1 million, 4, 1 million. So if we try to find the outliers for this channel, we will say that this one, because it's super new and has a lot of views, an outlier. This one is an outlier 2, has almost 5 million. And this one is an outlier 12, has almost 5 million. So let's analyze this channel. 3 important things we tell. We were talking about how telling stories through only 3 things. And I think this thumbnail is an example of that. It has 1 word, Eritrea. It has the camels, and it has a guy worried. I don't know how the video is going to be about, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to this country, find crazy things, unexpected things. One of the things is going to be camels for sure, and he's going to be surprised about this. If we click this video, let's see if we are right. But yeah, this video has a story. This thumbnail has the rule of 3 things. 1, 2, and 3. And then it definitely tells a story, that's what I saw. And then it complements perfectly with the channel, with the title. Entering the world's strongest country. He didn't put entering the world's strongest country 2 points, Eritrea. Is that the right way of pronouncing it, by the way? Eritrea? Okay, Eritrea, I don't know. He put the title, he put the name in the title because they're there for that, to complement each other. So now let's go to the channel and let's see. That's correct, so he's going to the country. We have a tool right here that summarizes the videos. And there we can see if actually the story is what we were trying to tell in the thumbnail. Because this is a YouTuber that is 100% experienced. I can bet that he's doing this. He's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
13 years doing YouTube. So that's consistency. Let's see. Okay. Now summarize the video. Now it's hopeful. Follows for the journey to Eritrea, one of the world's most isolated countries, with low internet, cash-only commerce, strict permits, and heavy government countries. Despite these restrictions, the house discovers incredible coffee, Italian infrastructure, lots of camel markets. Camel, that's why he has the camels, of course. But yes, so this is how you can tell a story. Who would say that you can tell a story with only 3 things in an image? No one. But the reality is that you can. Is that you can 100% do it. And then if you see the other videos, this one, I only see, I see a lot of things. Let's try to find, so this guy is a guy from England.
Is he from England? Do you know?
No, he's from the States.
Okay. He speaks English, and he's in a poor neighborhood. In England's poorest town. So he has some things. He's not from England, he's in England, that's why he has the flag. But this tunnel, even though it did well for 1.5 million, 4 weeks, that's amazing, it didn't do better than this video. When we're analyzing a channel, we're not analyzing a channel in comparison to other channels. We're analyzing their videos in comparison to the other videos. So we will say that this video was not successful. It is, but it was not successful in comparison to the other videos that have less time, more views, and way more views like this one. So here, for example, you can find the three, like you're in a town in Europe. Here I only saw like two important things, him and a poor neighborhood. But here we have a town in Europe, we have one guy that is huge and one little guy. So we have three things again. And this video had a lot of views. So you can find again here, 1, 2, 3. You know, 3 things that tell he's probably going in a tribe. So this is how you find good thumbnails. And if you want to make a thumbnail for a video in order to get clicks to sell your product, then you will definitely like, try to make a story into 3 things. Here, the same. 1, 2, 3. This is a YouTuber that I didn't know. But then we might find a problem, and it's that, oh my god, okay, I do the rule of 3 things, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to design. Yes, sir.
How many followers does he have?
He has 5.8 million. So he's a big YouTuber for sure.
So I would think that if someone has 5.8 million subs but only gets 3 million views, that video probably didn't reach his whole audience.
No.
So it's probably not one of his better videos, I imagine, right?
Exactly.
So you would want to see a video at least over the 5 million.
Mm-hmm.
It would be, let's say, 6 million, because YouTube said, hey, not only did it go to your audience, but it also got pushed out to another 1 million more people, so a chance for another possible people to subscribe and come onto his channel. So those would be the videos you're kind of looking for, are the ones that got not just reach to his audience, but also the other audience.
Exactly. That's correct. Yeah, and what Tom mentioned is also a way how you find outliers videos. Videos that are bigger than usual. So here's what we have. Like if we want to make a little video, you need to tell a story. We only 3 things. By Bruce.
See what's taking
If
it.
you want to have a good video, you have to tell the story with 3 things. And we can see that the best videos that he has here, they have that. For example, this video, what Tom said, he has 5 million views. Any video that doesn't even reach the whole audience, 5 million, is not a video that performed well. This video, for example, 9.5 million views. It has 1, 2, 3 things. We find again the rule of 3 in the thumbnail. Not every time it's gonna be like that. If you can tell the story with only 2 things, even better. The 3 things are actually key. This one, for example, this is not even, this is a lot of things to see. There's a guy in a bath, but look, this one has 40 million views. So even it goes out of the rule, but it still does well. I saw one with like, oh look, with Mr. Beast, has 1, the 2 guys, 3, 2, and then 3, the snakes. But yeah, so then you might say, okay, I know the rule of 3, but I don't really know how to design.
But,
Mm-hmm.
but actually, to be honest, as somebody who's like one of his subs,
Yes, sir.
when he started acting like Mr. Beast, I stopped watching.
Mm.
So when he started copying, like when he started copying Mr. Beast, and I think he started doing that maybe like 3 years ago.
Okay.
But when he used to actually do all the photography himself, like even though I like AI, I didn't like him copying Mr. Beast. Like if you go back, like maybe 2 years or 3 years, yeah, like
This is 5 years ago.
yeah, well not 5 years, but even 2 years ago, like the more he started to copy Mr. Beast, like and he started to do it, the less I watched. I wouldn't click him. I don't click him.
Okay. Look, 4 years ago, the average average video was, look, the way you get like an average to count 8 of the videos, and then you get the average. So if we have here 300, 200, 300, 200, 3.1, 3.8, 1.8. So the average here will be around 500,000, right? So yeah, he was.
Say that number again?
Like the way we usually get the average of a video. This is what I do for every channel. I just don't want to get you guys bored, but I usually to see if a video is good or not. Which is a video that does better than other videos, is a video that usually that was 3 or 4 times bigger, had more views than the average amount. So if a channel gets, in average per video, 500,000 views, then I will be looking for outliers of 1.5 up. So those are the videos that I want to analyze, winner videos. We call it outliers videos. So in this case, 4 years ago, the video's average was less. This video has 300,000, 200,000, 300,000, 200. And then these 3, 3, and 1.8. So if we go in this case, the average will be less.
Moises, what is the tool you're using that gives the averages up there? Is that a new plugin that you have?
It is YouTube summary? No.
Is that a tool you have?
Yeah. It's one of these. I think it's YouTube summary.
What is it called?
YouTube summary.
Oh, so it's a plugin?
Yeah.
Chrome extension?
Yeah, it's an extension.
That's easier to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, probably you like him at that point because he was making a different type of content. He probably changed the audience he was looking for because now that his thumbnails are more like Mr. Beast.
Well, no, I know why he changed it, because like you have to change the thumbnails, like I'm on, like you have to keep up with the trends.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying the inside baseball is that the more he started doing that, so I'm sure it's not just me, you know, the more he started doing that, I just stopped watching.
I understand.
You know, because like he used to, I understand what you're saying, but he used to kind of like put a lot into his videos, like where he stopped them, the scripting, and so forth and so on. So for me to see him kind of do something like a little bit not what he was doing before.
Mm-hmm. I understand, yeah, he probably make his YouTube more as a business now. It's more entertainment now. But I don't know if, I wouldn't say that it's something good or bad. I think that he just made a decision, like in business sometimes you have to make. But look, if you see the average views now, they're way higher than they used to be. And probably he lost some of their audience, he lost some of his audience, but now he has a new audience.
I noticed most of his
More sponsors.
most of his thumbnails are like scared, like scared, or only 1, 2 that are happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, everything he did is like Mr. Beast. So
Yeah. Oh,
it's all
scared, like,
Mr.
oh,
Beast.
scared.
It's like
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
This is also entertainment. So he's looking to entertain
Yeah.
more and
That
more
makes a
people.
beat there. That makes a beat right there.
Yeah, if we look, for example, to other, yeah, actually, Mr. Beast is right here. So Raymond 24
Is that
Hours is
with
the
him?
guy with
You
Mr.
get a video
Beast.
together?
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Barnett does that too. He does that scare things. and
Yeah.
it's popular.
Yes.
So this- so I guess the keywords in the transcripts is more for younger people, and then the younger people are scared face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, like, not all of them do that. I mean, like, there's some people I follow who are really, really big, like, I don't know, like some of the people you pull up, but not all of them do that.
For example, here's another big YouTuber that we can try to find the rule of 3.
Here's one of my favorites.
Look, 1 month ago. I don't know if this is a outlier yet, because we're gonna now analyze what makes a video outlier. But this one has 1, 2, 3. Easy. This one has only, I was only one. This one has 3. 1, 2, the numbers. 1, 2, the signs, 3. This one might be a little bit, too much, really depends. But yeah, these are different type of thumbnails. The difference from this one and this guy is that this guy is pure entertainment. This guy is edutainment. It's teaching and making people entertainment people.
But I hear what you're saying, but the other, what I'm telling you, the other guy used to be not an entertainment channel.
No?
He wasn't an entertainment, he's a travel channel.
Okay.
So he was a travel channel up until like when his thumbnails changed. So he was not an entertainment channel, he was a travel channel, and he went around the world to every single country. He went to every single country in the world. And that was the selling point. And then after he hit, you know, like every single country, that he kind of turned into Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he made more a commercial product.
But
Like
he wasn't an entertainment, he's not an entertainment channel originally, no.
He wasn't. So he changed.
It's the story of people.
Yeah.
You get big, you
Sell out.
you
Sold
mature.
out.
Yeah, you mature.
Yeah. For good or for better, for worse or better, for better or worse, he's having more views than before. So, but yeah, he probably lose the fears. Yeah, we see that with singers too. They have amazing lyrics, they have songs that you say, wow, like he has to be inspired by God when he made this song, and now they're making songs. Maroon 5 is an example. You said the first album's amazing, now it's like commercial stuff. But yeah, so we can to go back to the topic. So for example, in this channel, if you want to know what are the average views per video, we go and we see the first 8, and then we divide that number. So in this case, 690 plus 908 plus 2,400 plus 1,700 plus 2,900 plus 6,400 plus 1,600 plus 3,700. Okay, so 20,200 to 89 divided by 8. So we will say that 2.5 million is the average views for this channel. What's an outlier? That's the average. In the last 8 videos, the average is 2.5 million views. Some are at 600, some are at 6. So an outlier is any video that does twice or 3 times the average views. So in this channel, I will be looking for every new video that is 5 million up. That's a video that did well, because especially he has 6 million. So this is an outlier. This is an outlier 100%. Then this one is not an outlier at all. Then this is almost an outlier. And the thing is that usually the outliers have the rule of 3. And then you have a channel, you want to sell your product, but you don't know how to design in order to get clicks. And here's where the trick comes. You don't need to be a designer. You can make AI thumbnails. You can make thumbnails fast, taking inspiration from the thumbnails that are working already. So I'm going to show you some of my most precious information that I have, which is this. Here's where I have all the thumbnails. This very well, but we have the thumbnail pattern banking, where we analyze only the outliers videos per channel. And what this gives us is an infinite amount of ideas and stories that we can use to make our videos. It's not copying, but the reality is that you can take inspiration from things that have worked before. And they always do. For example, look at, let's try to find one that I know. Look at this one. Jordan Welch. He's a very famous YouTuber of finances for young guys. This thumbnail looks pretty similar to this one from Cody Sanchez. Probably you guys know her, very famous too. She has, where
Look, this one is pretty similar to this one. It's a similar style. And then if we copy these two, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna find another one. Here, Mark Tilbury, the guy that we just found. You see? 3 videos from 3 different YouTubers, big YouTubers, doing the same type of content. And I bet, I can bet money that they didn't even take those pictures. Those pictures are being made by AI. The difference, and I've seen memes online, I'm tired of all the AI thumbnails on YouTube, I'm tired of them. They tired because they look like AI. If they don't look like AI, you're just making faster your process. It used to take us weeks to get the thumbnails ready, and it used to be crazy expensive. It used to be like $200 per thumbnail, because you want to get to that quality. You're competing with people with thousands of dollars in the budget. How are you going to compete with them if you're doing your thumbnails yourself? It's impossible. They're going to be way ahead of you. And that's why AI is here not to replace us, to give us superpowers. And I love that from a convention we went in Idaho a couple months ago. They say, as a creators, and I say that as a business owners, AI is not going to replace us never. But AI is here to give us superpowers, and these are the type of superpowers that we can do. So once we know the rule of 3, we know that we don't need to design, we know how to find outliers. We take those outliers in order to use it in your own YouTube channel in order to make our business grow. And we take these outliers and we create a channel. And here I'm going to show something even more personal than that. This is one video that I'm working right now. And the idea, it's an idea that Carlos actually gave me the idea. It was really cool. It's, we want to find 3 freelancers to build a digital product.
To build a what?
A digital product.
Okay.
And then test which one can make me money. That's it. And these are the thumbnails from outliers that I found with 3 things. This one is an exception. I will say that this has 4 things. But we can always like change it a little bit. How do I look in this picture, guys? Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but like,
Your finger is really long.
yo, that's weird. But yeah, that picture, that doesn't look like AI. That doesn't look like AI. I remember when I took that picture. Never in my dreams, I never took that picture because that picture is made by a bot. So I got a bot, I built a bot with AI myself after like analyzing all these thumbnails, after seeing how much it is. And after a lot of trial and error, we built a bot that can make pictures just like yourself. And this bot like now allows us to make way more thumbnails, get views and get building a YouTube channel from zero, it's hard. You can give us your experience. Building a YouTube channel is already really hard. You have to make a good storytelling, you have to make a good hook, but nothing of that makes sense if you don't have a good thumbnail. You can waste hours and hours of your life if you don't have a good thumbnail. So that's why we developed this system. Finding the rule of 3, finding outliers, and then making AI thumbnails to speed up the process.
So I actually have a question. So have you tried, instead of just purely doing AI, because there's one tool that I use that it creates like a mock-up with AI, and then you take the mock-up, and then you can make like original. So what I'm saying is,
like
I know some people that do that. So like, if you wanted to, you could take that,
Okay.
and you can substitute that picture with an actual picture of you.
Yes, we've done it absolutely.
So when do you decide that you want to do that? Like, that's my question. Like, so when do you like say, you know what, I still think it's a little bit artificial. So say you decided to take that picture and you said, I want to use me. When would you decide to do that? Or how would you decide?
So when I create the AI images, okay, I think, sorry guys.
I think it's pointing to the bottom or something. The audio is poor, sometimes.
Let's see if it is here.
I said the audio is poor. Hearing now getting view after taking some time to create the audio.
Still?
Somebody wrote it, I don't know. No, I get it.
Now it shows the row?
I said the audio is poor. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Am I presenting the screen or only the? Okay.
I think
That's
it's
not
the-
what we want. Still?
Somebody wrote it, I don't know. No, I get it.
Now it shows the row? Okay. Am I presenting the screen or what? No. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's where I want to show. Thank you. Thanks a lot for telling me that. Okay, so now I should be showing this. My note. Yeah, right? It's good?
I don't see you, so that's true. I guess you show up a few minutes.
Yeah. It's probably gonna come out in a few. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's where I want to. Thank you.
I want to move that a little more towards you, huh? I don't see you, so maybe.
There you go. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
I'm sharing the screen now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry for the interruption, guys. So now we're showing the screen.
Perfect.
What I was showing everybody in live is that now you don't need to design your own thumbnails because that will take a lot of time. And if you hire a designer, it will be really, really, really expensive because these thumbnails are actually complicated to do. So what we do is that once we know the rule of three, once we find outliers, we replicate those outliers and we change them. It's way easier to have a picture and then change that picture with Photoshop than creating it from zero. So we create a picture with AI and then we improve the picture and then we tell the story that we want to tell through those thumbnails. Yes?
Do you want me to repeat the question I asked you?
Oh yes, please. I was gonna answer you, but if you want me to.
Yeah, the question I had for you is that, like with the, for example, using the one that you had, I think it's on my right, you could easily, like with the AI image, couldn't you also like take a picture of yourself and just use like the AI image as a mock-up?
Yeah.
And instead, and replace the AI version of you with the money in your hand and put you in there to make it more realistic? That was my question. And how do you decide in your workflow to do that as opposed to just using the AI image? That was my question.
Yes, thanks for the question. So, how to decide when to use AI or when to use your own pictures? I'm looking, every time I create a new picture, I'm looking the picture to be 80% or more like me. If the picture doesn't look a lot like me, if it's like 60, 50, it's up, then I try to create another one until it looks similar to me, honestly. But if I can't, then I do have a lot of pictures. Like I went and I took a photo session and I also did like a video to have different pictures to use them. But it's not necessary. Most of the time it's not necessary. If you build a good bot, once you build a good bot, the images are going to be very, very, very good. So in this case, for example, I know it's not exactly like me. Like I wish I was like that. Like the pictures look better. But sometimes they look worse. Sometimes if they are like 80% like me, I'm good. If they look like 90%, if they look really, really similar, like for example, this one I think that it looks really alike. Like it's really hard to tell.
Would you use Picful for thumbnails?
I haven't used it because YouTube has an ABC test.
Okay.
So you don't really need to use Picful itself.
Gotcha.
The YouTube one is really useful.
How many thumbnails are you able to upload?
3 at a time.
3 at a time.
That's why we create 3 versions and then we create 3 versions of each version.
Gotcha.
Is there a specific AI image generating
That's my next
platform that you've discovered produces
Yeah.
the better quality?
Yeah, I try a lot of them.
from ChatGPT Pro to all the other pros, all of them. I try all of them. The one that I'm using right now, and sadly is the most complicated to use, is Replicate. I'm getting very good results with that, but in order to get good results, you have to build your own box. So leveraging some AI, I don't have a lot, but leveraging some AI tools that I got a course one time, like that allowed me to create a good box and replicate it. And that's why we are getting super good results. So I'm also like, have some stuff and they really like awesome.
They're amazing, yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Replicate.
Did you do some new ones?
No yet actually, because
Yeah, we had to meet on Friday night.
yeah.
Is that done with NAN?
The bot, some of the bot called Replicate. I think I was showing you guys.
Oh, so that's all within Replicate that you
Yeah,
built it.
well, what he did there,
has a bunch of different, I'm
Who's
sorry,
that guy?
what he's showing you, these are terrible, but that one's great, right? So that is basically taking some stuff from Tilbury, and that's just pictures of me and video of me actually in Carlos's room there, and then telling it that it's a couple of steps, but it's not that complicated. You basically take a thumbnail that you like, you plop it in, you get the description of that thumbnail. You then tell ChatGPT to create me a prompt, and then you kind of merge the two together and replicate, see what it comes out.
Yeah.
And that's what he did with his 3 for each one. So it's coming up with good thumbnails is not bad.
Yeah.
Not hard. I mean, he's got to train the bot, which is, I don't want to say it's not easy for me. For him, it might be easier now, but it's the input that you give it, input, train it, and then.
To kind of add a little bit, so inside of Replicate, there are a lot of different things you would have to pick. So you would, inside of Replicate, you would pick a particular generator. Like you would make that decision.
Yeah.
Do you want to use Flux? Do you want to use this other one? You would make that decision.
Which one are we using in there?
And you could also try
What?
Nano.
We're using Flux, and then there's settings that you put in there that you really never. It's almost like Ron Popeil, set it and forget it. Now your description is going to change, and your image that you're uploading is going to change. But once you have that nucleus of stuff there, I'm a big component of, man, I turn a knob on something and screws everything up. So, he's got me pretty solid on, making them.
I got it confused with Replicate.
Replicate, yeah.
Replicate is the website one,
Yeah.
so that's why when I heard Replicate, my brain goes to Replicate.
I mean, he'll build you a bot, and there is nobody equal that I know of. I mean, if you're good into AI, knock yourself out. I'm sure he'll give you the steps.
Yeah.
But it is, a couple hours of like doing this stuff. So to me, I paid him, full disclosure, I paid him to do this. It's not like he just patted me on the back and did this for free, but he paid him. But to me, that was worth my time to get it right. And then if it was broken, it's all his fault. So.
We got you. Don't put it
Yeah.
it's no problem. Yeah.
So now the plan is to, last Friday I was supposed to come with him, and we got some stories that we want to do that I'm going to talk about in the finance space. So now the plan is, this coming Friday, we'll sit down and we'll just kind of decide which thumbnails we want to do, because we want to get the thumbnail right first, and then I'll bring it to you guys and I'll say, here's the thumbnail without the title. You guys tell me what this is about.
Right.
And if you guys can tell me what it's about, you guys are going to give me my thumbs up, like, yeah, go ahead and do that. Then we'll put the title on there, and then we'll kind of experiment with the titles. But then I'm given permission to record the video.
Right.
But not until then.
So off that, let me ask you boys this. Would you recommend having multiple YouTube videos lined out, do the thumbnail and do the title before recording?
Yes.
Versus just going back and forth, which seems tedious thinking about it, doing the title going, but then you're recording a video, and now you're going back.
I think
figuring that
the
out.
most important thing, like, is the thumbnail and the title.
But you get what I'm asking, like,
Yes.
like have a plan at least.
Yeah, but I think, I'm kind of answering, like, the thumbnail and the title is more important than what you.
Yes.
The packaging is 90% of the
I think what he's saying too, though, is he's saying like, I still need to know what I'm gonna talk about. So at least have a general idea of what you're gonna talk about, but you don't have to script it all out.
No, what I'm saying is you can see people like say, okay, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, my first video, and then you do the thumbnail, you do all, everything that we're talking about, and then they make the video. And then now they go to the next video, and they go through the process again, versus, let me think about 5 videos in a row,
Exactly.
then we get it lined up.
Well, that's batching, you can do
Batching.
batching, yeah.
It's-
Yeah,
We
100%.
were just doing
Yeah,
that.
that's batching, yeah.
I was just doing that to talk to people about how I believe they should set up their finances when they get a paycheck. And this is how they should set them up in different buckets. So when you get paid, where does your money go? And at the end of that, it's like, okay, so now that we have these different buckets set up, like, what do you put in each one of those buckets? So we have a retirement plan. What are you going to put in that? Find out in the next video. So to your point, yeah, you kind of want to be able to get someone to binge watch your content. Like, okay, I get it now. What would I put into my IRA account? What is this guy recommending? What do I put into my emergency account? What do I leave it in? Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Well, you can put it into a stock, a mutual fund, an ETF, or whatever. If you want to know more about stocks and ETFs, check my next video where I talk about what a mutual fund is, the variations of a mutual fund, what an ETF is, etc. So you can, and by the way, you put this in your retirement account, and you put which retirement account do you put it into? Well, do you own your own business? Did you put it into a SEP? Did you put it into a pension plan? Did you put it into an IRA? Did you put it into a Roth IRA? Did you put it into, what did we put it into? I didn't know you could do that. Did you put it into gold? I don't know you could do that. So another, so I can get on a roll here, with that.
Yeah, and to answer,
You connect it and the
to
city.
what we do is like,
To connect the
yes, I
videos?
do it like that. Like, I
No.
go
We can't connect the
and
videos.
I think
Not that I
about
know.
ideas for 4 videos.
Four?
4 videos. Then I come up with the titles, then thumbnails. Once I get the thumbnails, I go and I ask people, what do you think about these thumbnails? I have an idea, I know what I want to talk about, but I want to get feedback from people to what are they expecting to get once they click in the video. So I can give them exactly what they're looking for. And that's the secret in YouTube. Because if you tell a good story, if your thumbnail is based on an outlier, which means, first of all, your video has like very little possibilities, chances of blow up. If you use an outlier, and as an example, it has more possibilities to blow up. If you use a good title. But then, once they click, they have to watch the whole video. And if you're giving them what they were expecting to, when they click, that increases the chances of them finishing the video. So yes, we go, and after we have the thumbnails, we ask people, get feedback, and once there is that I go and I write a video. And then once I write a video, I have 1 video ready to record. Just to finish the idea, I then do the same process for the next videos. And once I have 4 videos ready, I go and I record. That's more efficient.
More efficient, yes.
And most people, not most, a lot of YouTubers do that. I know, because I've heard a lot of podcasts of Mr. Beast that he's working at the same time in the next 5-10 videos. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's really, really good, that's one way to do it, but also another way, like the person I'm working with in my class, that's one way to do it, but also, if you get it right, you only need to be right once. So that there are different approaches, so like, if you wanted to really, depending on how much time you have to it, like your first video, like, okay, I'm gonna spend 2 or 3 weeks on this, or I only have time for like 1 video, like a month, and to really put into it, then you just like, okay, this month I'm only doing 1. And then next month it depends on you, you know what I mean? Because like if you really wanna hit it, you don't need 4 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hit it if you really, you know what I mean? It depends your approach. You can do a batching thing, but you can also say like, I can only do 1 really, really good one. I wanna do 1 really good one this month, and I'm doing it. Okay, that one didn't work out, okay, next month we'll do that one. So either way, you don't go wrong by also doing that. You know? You don't necessarily have to do 4. You can try to like let's try to hit it, okay, I didn't make it, okay, next month I'll try another one, depends on your bandwidth, yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, any process that you follow, it's recommendable to start with a thumbnail because it's 90% of your clicks. The most important thing, the thumbnail and title. And yeah, there are different strategies. So people watch 2 videos at a time, people do 3, people go to 6, 8. I like to do 4 because this is like, what's the name? How do you say? This game dardos in Spanish. I don't remember.
Darts.
Darts, yeah, same. Like if you're playing darts, I think the more you throw, the more possibilities you have of hitting the right spot.
You could can you tie the next video to that part in something, YouTube that allows you to put up like
Yes, I do.
so do you do it in the beginning or in the end? How much percentage do they have to see in order for the algorithm to say, okay, this is a great video?
The more they see the video, the better.
But exactly, so where do you put that little thumbnail? Because I upload, I have no idea how this works. You upload it, you see a little thumbnail, do I put it in the beginning?
I think, like where I'm at now, I think you wanna kill it in the first minute. If you can keep them past 30 seconds or a minute, then you're good.
30 seconds?
That's what I think, like, you don't want them to be dropping off within the first 30 seconds. Like, if they're dropping off completely then you're not gonna have any watch time. I think you want them to at least get past 30 seconds to a minute at least. That's my experience.
Yeah.
You wanna at least have them in the first minute before the major drop off.
So that 30 seconds, so so there's a 3
That's
minute
based
video?
on my analytics.
So how long does the video have to be in order to then pass that 1 minute mark?
It actually depends because like, if you make a video of 1 hour,
Yeah, it's crazy.
then like 1 minute is gonna be 60%.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be very little.
Very little, yeah, so.
In
order to grow.
2%. So if you make a video of 5 minutes and someone saw only 2 minutes, it's gonna be 25%, 30% of the video.
So the same thing you do to the thumbnails, you do the same thing on the time? Because you see, 100 videos, the one that really hit the mark was the one that's 3 minutes or 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Do you take that average too and do the same amount of time?
I 100% replicate what works. But,
What works?
What I want is people to watch more because the more they watch you, the more they trust you, and the more trust, the more ways you have to offer value. And sometimes that value comes with a reward. So if you want to offer value, if you want to something you want to keep watching your video, just matter the time, honestly. Like I'm just trying to give them as much value as I can, and not when I make a video, I try to don't talk fluff. I try to do everything I say, think. Every word is there because of a reason. And I usually do I link this video to the next video. I usually do it like, I'm just trying to do it like trying to do like twice a video, like in the middle of the video, I mention something and I say like we did in that video, you can see, check it out. After you finish this one, I said. But if they go in the video and they go through the video, even better. They didn't finish this video, but they went to watch another one. And I always put another video at them, and I finish fast. So once I do, like I give them the final thing, the most important thing, I say, and if you want to keep learning about X and X and X, don't forget to watch the video, check for your time, and I close the video. And my closing is 10 seconds. Right?
Can you show us one of your outliers?
One of my videos.
One of your outliers.
Okay, well, we just started like 3 months ago the video, so we like the channel, this channel. The other 2 channels that the company has, they like grow, but this one is a new channel that we are just starting to do.
That's interesting. In film, after you reach the climax, they're like, you end it right then and there. You don't extend, it's called like a denouement or something like that. Like, briefly, like.
The climax and you.
Yeah, it's at the end. People don't wanna, draw it, draw it out.
Yeah, so these are like the videos that we have right now. As I mentioned, YouTube is a long-term play, and we're building here. So I'm not expecting to get results in 1, 2, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. It's consistency.
Yeah.
YouTube is hard. That's why it's so good, especially long term. Shorts, it's easy. Long form is hard. But these are the videos that we use. Like, for example, let's go here. 3 to 2.
Do you see? Okay, yeah, you see. So like, usually the intros are the ones that I.
Bueno, Trump o Walt Disney, cuando quebraron sus empresas, y no solo que no tenían dinero, sino que tenían deudas gigantescas. Todas las personas.
This in Spanish, written in Spanish. It's
Sí,
in,
no offense, it seems like that kid you showed a couple of weeks ago, like with the glasses, like it's similar to you showed a piano outline like 2 weeks ago.
Being Jim.
I don't know. He's sitting at the desk. It seems like it's similar. Your production is similar to his.
Oh, for real?
He's one of your. He's one of the. I don't know the kid. You showed him 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
He's-
Iman Hatsi.
There's two that. No. He's just native Spanish. There's two of them that you showed us. You showed us.
Oh, yeah.
There's two of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
this-
kinda- Yeah, maybe got some. Yeah, maybe.
Yes, no, probably this one, I showed you this one too.
But he had similar production, where he's sitting at the desk and he's showing lots
Yes.
lots of,
Yes. Yes, we're doing that because we're also starting. So like we already have like 7 videos up. Working right now on videos 12. We had this 10 days ago. This is what we usually do. So I try to like mention some videos here. Then at the end I always try to like tell like if you want to watch another video.
Puedes empezar con tu agenda donde hice una lista
Like this. We put it like this.
con las mejores opciones para seguir en internet y todas cumplen la fórmula, oh my god, con las que confiables pelean moverte a otro negocio. Así que si quieres una lista de los 5 negocios confiables para jóvenes, mira este otro video donde hice una lista con las mejores opciones para seguir en internet y todas cumplen la fórmula, oh my god. It sounds great.
Thank you.
It sounds
Oh, we
great.
have a very good studio right here.
It sounds
like,
great.
like this, next row, right here. And here's where we're doing it. So we're trying to do some magic. But yeah, thanks guys for.
No, that's great, you know, people look at whatever, 4 views, 10 views. I Show Speed has 45 million subscribers. And I think his story is when he started, it was like, there was 6 people watching him.
100%.
And he just did it for them,
That's right.
you know, and persistence and consistency like you guys are doing, and
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. And honestly, like, from everything in my life right now, the thing that I'm investing the most time is this. Like, this what I'm smart. And like, yeah, you're working a video for a whole week, you do the best, like the edits and everything to make it as best as you can, and then 10 views.
Yeah, but this is not your only channel, so that's another thing.
Yeah, this is the one that I invest in the most because it's zero.
It's just part of the process.
Yeah, the first part is like lifting away from the middle. Once you have to lift, here it's easier for hitting the momentum. The other 2 channels are big, but like now we're building. We want to get.
How long did it take the other 2 channels before they took off?
Years.
Yeah.
Years.
I think he was like that, like at 2000 for it, and within like the first year, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
And then the hockey,
Yeah, for years now. And also the last channels, like most of the channels were made up with not a very clear strategy. That's trial and error. Now we have a more strategy. We're doing batching. We're following outliers. We're doing AI thumbnails, which also helps so much.
But you guys are doing great on TikTok, though.
Yes.
TikTok. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like TikTok. So like I know this is not a TikTok thing, but you guys are like like doing. He showed it to me.
Yeah.
Your TikTok is crazy.
No, they're doing it's doing really good. And I mean, I'm super happy with this too. Like,
Yeah.
look at this, like 1.5, and this is a supposed simple video that we did.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this?
No.
That was great.
I saw it.
It doesn't charge me now. But yeah, like, and look, how many videos are we throwing? Most of them don't even reach 2,000 views. But some of them.
Yeah, but that's good for TikTok. Those numbers are good. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is 2 days ago, and this one This one is growing, so
that's good.
yeah. So it is 100% content creation. It's what it is. It's what we're doing now. Here, like, I don't even feel like worthy of like having the knowledge to come and talk about this. But I just learning so much about this, and I'm feeling so good about like what we're learning and where we're going. That this is what we're doing this to share the good news.
You guys should do a TikTok thing too, because like the numbers are really, really good.
Yes,
The
yes.
numbers are really, really good.
Well, I appreciate it. Everybody shows, it's very easy to show once you made it, but very few see the starting point. And it's not glorious and it's not what we're used to, but I think it's encouraging to the majority of people, the overwhelming majority of people who are on the same journey. To know like, oh, this is where it starts.
Yeah,
And they don't compare themselves to Mr. Beast or Trubinsky or I Show Speed or any of these famous people, so.
100%. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for staying, and I hope that you like it. And
Yeah, it was great.
I know you guys already know that content creation is a good thing, but it's a good thing that we have the space to talk about this, right? And how much you can help our Amazon.
Yeah.
I think most of you guys have Amazon accounts, right? Amazon brands. So.
You know, think about the QR code on the actual insert, that could go back to a YouTube channel.
100%.
Yeah, and then grow your channel like that, and it's almost like buyers.
And vice
Right,
versa.
right, I mean, it's actually a higher quality
Yeah.
viewer because it's actually a buyer.
What are you planning to
First
propose?
time,
No,
Yeah, I thought of it. That's what happened at 3 pounds.
And I'm John.
Just tell you, like, my party, tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You guys,